If you find this segment informative, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest news and share this broadcast to your friends and family. Your support helps us keep you informed. Help us get our first 10,000 subscribers. Your engagement matters. Liking, sharing, and subscribing to our content not only helps more people discover the important stories we bring you, but also supports our team's hard work. It boosts our visibility in the algorithm, making it easier for others to find ways to stay informed. Plus, it helps us generate more resources to continue delivering the news you rely on. Thank you for being part of our community and for supporting quality journalism.
Good morning, Davao, Mindanao, North, South, East, and West. This is Elijah Hilcacho. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. For the headlines, weather forecast. Southwest monsoon affecting extreme northern Luzon. Local news. PhilHealth sleeping funds won't affect members of benefit expansion. USC grad ranks 4th in psychologist licensure exam. No oil spill after tanker hits SIDC steel bridge. Vice President Sara open for drug testing. National news. Labor, biz groups clash on wage hike proposal. DFA urged to cancel Alice Go's passport. International news. Vance attack Harris net zero energy policies in Wall Street Journal opt. Ex-Trump press secretary to offer behind-the-scenes view of former President DNC address. Entertainment news. Ryan Reynolds reflects on tribute to Rob Delaney's late son in Deadpool and Wolverine. Trump posts fake AI image of Taylor Swift and Swifties, falsely suggesting he has the singer's support. Sports news. World's number one Jannik Sinner won't be suspended after twice testing positive in banned substance. Miami Dolphins QB Tua Tagovailoa criticized former head coach Brian Flores, calls him a terrible person. Featured stories. The most famous holiday in the Philippines and United States. Trivia. What is Barong Tagalog? Weather forecast. Southwest monsoon affecting extreme northern Luzon. The whole country will experience light to moderate winds from the southeast to southwest, with slight to moderate sea condition ranging from 0.6 to 2.1 meters. Local news. PhilHealth's sleeping funds won't affect members or benefits expansion based on Recto. Finance Secretary Ralph G. Recto assured the public that using PhilHealth's unused funds for government priority projects will not harm its member or affect its benefit expansion. 89.9 billion pesos in unused subsidies will be transferred to the national treasury, but PhilHealth will still have 550 billion in reserves, sufficient to cover expenses and increase benefits by over 30% this year. Severe illness coverage, such as for the breast cancer, will see the significant increases. The move aligns with Congress' directive to fund unprogrammed appropriations, expected to boost GDP growth, create jobs, and increase government revenues. USC grad ranks 4th in psychologist licensure exam. Blanche Marie Abellana, a alumni of the University of San Carlos in Cebu City, secured 4th place in August 2024 psychologist computer-based licensure exam with an 87% score. While managing 2 jobs, including teaching, Abellana used her role as an educator to deepen her understanding of psychology and improve her communication skills. Teaching also allowed her to create an engaging environment for her students, who praise her as an exceptional teacher. Abellana's achievement has inspired her students, motivating them to excel in their own exams. She encourages aspiring psychologists to pursue their passion for service. No oil spill after tanker hits SIDC Steel Bridge. The Coast Guard Station Island Garden City of Samal has confirmed that no oil spill occurred after the motor tank MT Tony Dominic 11, carrying 930 metric tons of coconut oil, collided with an under construction steel bridge for the Samal Island Davao City connector on August 18, 2024. Although the rank sustained no major damage and no oil spillage was observed. The Maritime Environment Protection Group Southeastern Mindanao, or SEM, continues to monitor the area. The temporary steel bridge was deformed by the impact, and further investigations will determine the cause of the collision. Vice President Sara open for drug testing. Vice President Sara Duterte has expressed her support for drug testing, along with her brothers, Congressman Paulo Duterte and Davao City Mayor Sebastian Duterte, in response to the public demand. She proposed that all 3 undergo the test simultaneously with clear guidelines and a third party overseeing the sample collection. Sara also backed Paulo's proposed House Bill 10744, which would require elected and appointed officials, including the President, to undergo random hair follicle drug tests every 6 months. This bill also includes provisions for voluntary random drug testing for electoral candidates before Election Day. National news. Labor Biz Group clash on wage hike proposal. During the first public hearing for wage adjustments in Central Visayas on August 20, 2024, labor groups and the business community expressed opposing views on a proposed wage hike. Labor groups, including ALU, TUCP, and AMA Sugbo KMO, recommended a 150 pesos increase in the daily minimum wage to counteract inflation and restore purchasing power. In contrast, the business community, represented by the sectors such as manufacturing and retail, opposed the hike, citing rising production costs and potential negative impact on job creation. The Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board, RTWPB 7, will continue hiring before deciding on any wage adjustments. DFA urged to cancel Alice Go's passport. On August 20, 2024, Senator Risa Hontiveros urged the Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA to cancel the passport of dismissed Bamban. Tarlac Mayor Alice Go, who fraudulently claimed Filipino identity, used her Philippine passport to flee the country on July 17, 2024, traveling to Kuala Lumpur and later Indonesia. The Bureau of Immigration is investigating potential corruption aiding her escape. Hontiveros demands accountability for those involved. Go's face seriously charged including human trafficking, tax evasion, and election fraud. Identified as Chinese national Go Haoping. She was dismissed from the service and barred from future government roles. Additionally, she faced a quo warranto case from the Office of the Solicitor General. International news. Vance attack Harris net zero energy policy in Wall Street Journal OPE. In a Wall Street Journal opt, Republican Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance criticized Vice President Kamala Harris for supporting net zero energy policies. Vance urged these policies, accompanied by Harris, would damage the American auto industry, increase electricity demand, and fail to effectively combat climate change. He also condemned Minnesota Governor Tim Walz for signing a bill to eliminate non-renewable energy by 2040. Vance claimed net zero policy would result in higher energy costs, worsen environmental pollution, and shift manufacturing jobs to China. He promised that Trump administration would reserve these policies, expand energy capacity, and boost private investments. Ex-Trump press secretary to offer behind-the-scenes view of former president in DNC address. Former White House press secretary Stephanie Grisham announced that she will address the Democratic National Convention on August 20, 2024, sharing insights about former President Donald Trump. Grisham, who worked for Trump from his 2016 campaign through his presidency as East Wing Communication Director, Press Secretary, and Melania Trump's Chief of Staff, will discuss her experience behind the scenes. She resigned after the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot and has since written a book and been openly critical of Trump. Entertainment news. Ryan Reynolds reflects on tribute to Rob Delaney's late son and in Deadpool and Wolverine. Rob Delaney's son, Henry, died from a brain tumor in 2018, just months before Delaney's film Deadpool 2 was released. Ryan Reynolds, who stars alongside Delaney in the film, posted a tribute on social media revealing that Delaney's son was memorialized the credit of Deadpool and Wolverine with a message for Henry Delaney. Reynolds expressed regret for not including a tribute to Henry in the credits of Deadpool 2 and noted that this gesture finally honors both father and son on screen. Ryan Reynolds also shared a photo of Delaney's book, A Heart That Works, which recounts the story of his son's life and death. Trump posts fake AI images of Taylor Swift and Swifties, falsely suggesting he has the singer's support. Former President Donald Trump has claimed to accept an endorsement from Taylor Swift, despite her not actually endorsing him. On August 20, 2024, Trump posted on Truth Social images, some AI generated, suggesting Swift supports him. The AI photos included manipulated image of Swift as Uncle Sam and fans in Swifties for Trump shirts. A representative of Swift has not commented. The satires around Trump's post reference the thwarted terrorist attack at Swift Vienna concert. Swift has endorsed Democratic candidates in the past. Notably, Biden and Harris has criticized Trump. While some conservative Swift fans support Trump, there is no official Swifties for Trump group. Sports news. World's number one Jannik Sinner won't be suspended after twice testing positive for banned substance. Less than 24 hours after winning the ATP 1000 Cincinnati Open, world number one Jannik Sinner was cleared of suspension despite two positive tests for the banned substance clostridiol in March. The International Tennis Integrity Agency, or ITIA, found no fault of negligence on Sinner's part. Sinner explained the positives result from inadvertent contamination through the physiotherapist treatment. The ITIA accept this explanation, lifting the provisional suspension. Sinner's result from Indian Wells were disqualified, resulting in a loss of $325,000 and 400 ranking points. The ATP praised the thorough investigation and Sinner's adherence in anti-doping rules. Sinner, who won 5 titles this season, is the top seed on the US Open. Miami Dolphins QB Tua Tagovailoa criticized former head coach Brian Flores, calls him a terrible person. Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa criticized his former coach head Brian Flores, calling him a terrible person. In a recent interview, Tagovailoa contrasted Flores' negative coaching style with his current coach. Mike McDaniel highlights how Flores' criticism affected his self-esteem. Under Flores, Tagovailoa struggled with injuries and inconsistency, but since McDaniel's arrival, he has thrived, earning Pro Bowl honors and leading to NFL in passing yards last season. Flores, now the Vikings defensive coordinator, received support from Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell, who praised Flores' strong relationship with his current players. Featured stories. The most famous holiday in the Philippines. The most famous holiday in the Philippines is Christmas, celebrated from September throughout January. Christmas in the Philippines is known for its elaborate decorations, festive gatherings and traditional activities such as Simbang Gabi, a series of pre-dawn masses, Noche, Noche Buena, a Christmas Eve fest, and caroling. The Philippines is renowned for its long and joyous Christmas season, making it a central cultural and religious event in the country. The most famous holiday in United States. In United States, the most famous holiday is likely Thanksgiving, celebrated on a fourth Thursday of November. Thanksgiving is known for its focus on family gatherings. A festive meal typically include turkey, stuffings, and pumpkin pie, and expressing gratitude. It's a time for people to come together with loved ones and reflect on what they are thankful for. The holiday is also mark the beginning of the holiday season, leading up to Christmas and New Year's Eve celebration. Trivia. What is Barong Tagalog? The Barong Tagalog is often worn by men for formal occasions, including weddings and state functions. It is designed to be worn over undershirt, and it's considered a symbol of Filipino pride and cultural heritage. Interestingly, it is also considered a national symbol of the Philippines and was designated as such in a presidential proclamation in 1907. That is all for our news for today. Once again, my name is Elijah Hill Cacho. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Good morning, Davao.
If you find this segment informative, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest news, and share this broadcast to your friends and family. Your support helps us keep you informed. Help us get our first 10,000 subscribers. Your engagement matters. Liking, sharing, and subscribing to our content not only helps more people discover the important stories we bring you, but also supports our team's hard work. It boosts our visibility in the algorithm, making it easier for others to find ways to stay informed. Plus, it helps us generate more resources to continue delivering the news you rely on. Thank you for being part of our community and for supporting quality journalism.